Causeway started knocking around as an idea with the original founders probably over a decade ago. Thinking about this idea of a civic engagement hub, a place where anybody can come to help figure out how to solve local community problems and be supported in that endeavor. We're really based on an entrepreneurial approach to everything, so that's our foundation. And then we apply the entrepreneurial approach to help people in Chattanooga solve their own problems.
And we do that by different programs and different services that we may offer them. One way that we equip people is through the Causeway Challenge, where we give people money and incubation to actually go through a process. We wanted to leave the first challenge broad, so we called it the Connectivity Challenge. And the idea was for people to submit us ideas about how to make the city better connected.
And then we realized that it was valuable and we got some great projects out of it. But we also felt like we might have gotten a little bit more community benefit out of it if we had put a little bit more into the projects.
Narrowing our focus from an internal aspect was something that we decided to be more intentional about this time around.
We went round and round on like how to phrase the question and what the topic would be. Finally landed on the actual question. How do we make Chattanooga a place where people from all backgrounds live, work, play, and learn together?
We realized that that's a challenge and that this was an issue for our city.
For the kids who don't have as much, for them to be empowered. And then on the other side, for the kids who have a lot, for them to gain a sense of empathy and understanding for how other people live.
Bringing different kinds of people together is a very beautiful thing. Bringing people together, see an awesome band, listen to an awesome DJ, and just have a good time.
We are hoping to get the community involved to support the school.
Developing and connecting artists from different backgrounds and making art available through the public sphere for people of different backgrounds.
We're looking at roughly a 16-week incubation period. So every week on Wednesdays, we're having Wednesday workshops. It's hard to kind of like describe what's a relatively informal thing, but there's just a lot of us sitting around the table with the whiteboard, like working through something. We have a hands-off approach because most of the people have their own day jobs as well. So we let them come and go as they please. They've all got a key to our front door. They can come and use the space whenever they want. They've also got memberships at Society of Work to come and go as they please. Otherwise, they're meeting with their consultant on a regular basis, at least a couple hours a week.
It's going to be a process, right? Getting them to have that cohesiveness, to come together to pull something like this off.
And the young people who were involved saying, this was awesome, this worked really well, this didn't, like, how can we change it to make it better, and how do we keep doing what was successful?
The people who are going through this program with us, they are Chattanooga's leaders. It's already been kind of amazing seeing like light bulbs go off, them realizing that what they're doing is important and that what they're doing can really matter.
We can prove that art can change communities and can in fact change cities and actually be a force for unifying people.
Because that's the name of the game, right? We don't want this to be 4 months and done. We want this to be something that can, live forever and that makes real change in the city.